Welcome back to the final part of the Titanic story. Before we continue, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy these historical narratives. Now let's return to the freezing Atlantic, where the fate of Titanic was being sealed. As the lifeboats continued to launch, confusion spread across the decks. The rural women and children first caused heartbreaking separations. Many husbands stayed behind, urging their families to board without them. To make things worse, several early lifeboats were launched half-empty because passengers still believed Titanic would stay afloat long enough for rescue ships to arrive. But the truth became clearer with every passing minute. Water rushed through corridors, cabins tilted, and the bow sank deeper. Inside the ship, engineers and crew members worked tirelessly to keep the lights on. Even as water filled the lower decks, their sacrifice bought precious minutes for hundreds of passengers. Above them, the ship's band continued playing gentle, calming music. Their bravery became one of the most remembered stories of that night. By around 1:45 a.m., the deck's angle had become frightening. Families clung to railings, and the last lifeboats were launched into the icy water. The temperature was below freezing, and the ocean surface felt like liquid ice. People still on board moved toward the stern, the only part of the ship still above water. Titanic was now fighting its final battle. At 2 a.m., the bow disappeared entirely beneath the waves. The stern rose high, exposing the enormous propellers. The ship groaned and creaked under its own weight. Then, at 2:20 a.m., Titanic broke apart. The front section sank instantly, while the stern floated for a few more seconds before raising upright and plunging into the freezing sea. In moments, the ocean went silent. Over 1,500 people were left in the water. Many wore life jackets, but the cold was unforgiving. Only a few lifeboats turned back, fearing they would be swamped. The cries in the darkness slowly faded. It was one of the most tragic sounds survivors would never forget. Around 4 a.m., the rescue ship Carpathia arrived. Lifeboats drifted silently across the waves, filled with shocked survivors wrapped in blankets. Some stared blankly at the empty horizon where Titanic once stood. Others wept softly as the reality of what had happened settled in. When the Carpathia reached New York, the world reacted with disbelief and sorrow. Investigations revealed major failures, not enough lifeboats, ignored iceberg warnings, and overconfidence in technology. New laws were introduced to ensure every ship carried enough lifeboats and kept radio communication active all night. More than a century later, Titanic remains one of the most powerful stories of human courage, tragedy, and humility. A ship once called unsinkable became a reminder that nature always demands respect. Thank you for watching part 3. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories.